It's Q&A time, my dudes. Ah! Wow, better late than never, right? Hello, Dragos Internet. Dragon41 here, and today I'm doing my Q&A. And yes, I'm doing a Q&A. Alright, let's start. Number 1, my Fluttershy reacts. Who is best pony to you? So important you have to use 2 twice. Now I got 2 questions on this. Who is best pony? I got twice. So I'm going to answer it in 2 different questions. I'm going to answer who is best pony, like the main 6, and who is best pony, like a background pony. Number 1, who is best pony in the main 6? Pinkie Pie and Fluttershy. They've always been my favorite. What's your favorite color? Red. I think that's very obvious from my Dragon Pony 1 OC. Favorite MLP element? Ooh, that's a good question. I think there's like a hidden element somewhere that's supposed to be like creativity or something. The ones we know that's existing? I don't have a favorite. I don't think I have a favorite because like they all work together, you know? They all work together to make this power. The magic of friendship. So technically I can't pick one. One is not without the other. Who is the best princess? Princess Luna. A list of all your best friends IRL online. Ha! No. Hello, Undertale buddy. Also, here's my questions. Who is your favorite Undertale character? Sans. Sans the skeleton. What do you think is the best Undertale ship? You know, I was much into Undertale ships. Honestly, if I'm being really honest, most of the ships that I think are cute or could work are not canon, like at all. Like, there are 3 ships I think that could work. Maybe. And of course, I gotta say one of them is, that is an honorable mention. That is Prooster. I gotta say that because reasons. But favorite ship within like the game, like with the original characters and everything. There are 3 ships I think would maybe could work. Number 1, obviously the classic Go Mom and Go Dad. Maybe they could get back together someday. I don't know how feasible that is. Number 2, I've seen sometimes that's like, okay, that could work. Maybe not. I don't know, is Sans and Goat Mom. I've seen that before because, spoilers, Goat Mom probably was the lady that he kept telling knock-knock jokes to ages and ages. So they have a long relationship. So maybe. And another one, which I think actually is maybe the most feasible one, is Franz. Which, if you don't know, that's Frisk and Sans shipped. Now I don't know how old Sans is. We will never know his age. But if Frisk grows up and they get married, that technically would make sense because they both know of the timeline paradox thing. So if you really think about it, they would be a perfect match because they both know the same stuff. They could both be like guardians of the timelines or something. In case you're asking, next to my favorite I think is Gaster. Right up there with Goat Mom. Alright, what do you think your soul trait is? Mine is Justice. Justice, that's a good one. My soul trait. Okay, actually I had to look this up. You girl had to look it up. Either mine is green or turquoise. Green is kindness and turquoise is creativity. So one of those, I think. And now Crystal Heart. What made you ship Fluttershy and Discord? Okay, here we go. I've seen a lot of people ship Fluttershy and Discord, and I think it's a great ship because first of all they have great history with each other, if you really think about it, it's a good match. Because Fluttershy is the only one that stood up for Discord. She was his only friend. She's the only one that's understood him at all. The only one that took by his side and would be his friend. And Discord, through her, is learning to be a better friend. In like a dating or married couple, they both point out each other's flaws. Like when Fluttershy was at the ball of Discord, she pointed out what he was doing wrong. Which is something, if you're a good friend, you need to do. Sometimes you need to tell your friends things even though that's not what they want to hear. Sometimes, not all the time, or else you'll be seen as very nitpicky. But in that case, it was fine. Discord needed to hear that. And they've become very close because of that, because of the friendship they've developed. For Discord, again, she was the only friend that stood by him. And if it wasn't for Fluttershy, I honestly think he would have gone back to his chaotic magic ways. If he hadn't had a friend. Because at first Discord wasn't taking it seriously. Until he realized he legit had a friend that actually cared about him. And he decided to change because of that. So I kind of owes it to Fluttershy for changing him. And he also, I kind of find funny that her element is kindness. Because she's showing kindness to a creature. And she's also become way less fearful because of him. Because he is everything. He's a deer, he's a horse, he's a dragon. Fluttershy could not fear anything now that she's basically let Discord into her house. She can, no. Or at least not very many things anyway. And so she's helped him, and she's helped him become a better person. And able to be chaotic, but not, to have his fun, but not be a bad chaotic. Now, Discord is still learning like a child, but she's helping him learn. And Discord, when you really get to the heart of him, behind all the jokes and all the laughter and all the puns and references, which is why I love Discord. Discord is the best person because he's learned to be chaotic, but not in a bad way. And he's just become a better person. He can be himself. You know, in front of Fluttershy's his close friend. I mean, I think we've got a great thing going right here. I'm kind of hoping. I mean, they've been shipping Fluttercore. I think in an episode they kind of made it official. Technically, like not official, but official. Kind of like poking at the fandom a little bit. You know, but they also did something for the Celestia Accord people as well. But that was like at the beginning of the episode when Discord started to form, and there's nothing going on there. Or at least in my opinion, I'm not trying to offend anybody, you know, that ships them. No, that's not gonna happen. Who is best pony? Now, in this question, I'm gonna answer who is best background pony, and I've got a list of those. Let's see. I'm small. I'm literally sitting on my knees because I'm that short. Okay, let me think. Doctor Who's, Colgate, Vinyl Scratch, or DJ3 Pony, whichever you call her. I kind of like Elvira as of late, because I think her obsession with humans is adorable. Minty, because when I was a kid, she was my favorite. And there's one more. Did I mention Derpy? I love Derpy. Derpy is so cute. I feel like I had one more, but it's not coming to mind. Also, last question. What got your name in Whoopi? Also, congratulations. Oh, thank you. Okay, this is a good question. Okay, when I was a kid, I wasn't exactly allowed to watch magical and mystical things because my mom didn't want me to put on magic to get what I wanted. As a lot of people in movies do. She just let me watch other stuff, and I was perfectly fine with that. I mean, I love me some Curious George, and Wild Kratts, and Martha Speaks. I was a PBS kid. PBS, Disney Junior, Nick Jr., which is now Disney Junior, Buff. Okay, I hearted me some Backyardigans. Actually, comment below if you actually remember what Backyardigans is. I will be really sad if you don't remember who that is. Like, really sad. I could go all day about what I used to watch, but that's not the question. Point is, MLP, like, Generation 3 and 3.5 MLP. Really magical and mystical, and so Mom didn't really let me watch any of that. Honestly, the only one I remember was Old Spike getting a bath. Like, he didn't want to get a bath at all, but he got one anyway, and he ended up squeaky clean. I also remember like a Christmas special version of it, where Minty accidentally did something that would lead Santa to the town, and so she felt really bad for it, so she decided to be Santa. And she had a life supply of socks. So she decided to take all her socks and give each of her friends a personalized sock. She gave each of her friends a sock that was true to their personality, which I thought was kind of adorable. I think they ended up saving in the end, blah, blah, blah. Which are the reasons why Minty is my favorite character. One of my favorite background ponies. And I didn't really touch it after that. A few years later, I think it was like 4 or 5 years later, a friend of ours, like a family friend of ours, asked to babysit their kids. And we were like, okay. We went and babysat their kids, and on the television was Generation 5. Now, I don't remember a single thing about it. The only thing I remember is that Applejack was walking through her farm thing, I think. And I think she was interacting with some other of the main characters. But I remember specifically looking at that and saying, thinking really, I like the Generation 3, 3.5 better because they're more realistic looking. That does not look realistic at all. I won't have it. No. I'm not gonna have it. I won't have it. You know? And I think a year or two afterwards, I saw an episode of MLP. And I don't remember specifically what it is, but I'm gonna make a guess and say it was the Canterlot wedding. Because after that, I remember making a full animatic, drew paper, did not produce it at all. Basically, Cursus was gonna take my place somewhere and act as me to try to take my position. I was gonna do something. I was gonna be in prison or something, I don't know. And I started drawing Chrysalis, I think, a lot. And I got really into the Carolina. This state area was my jam. And then I saw other episodes, like Party for One. The one with, Ra in it, Callus Coloratura. I started watching more and more episodes. I was thinking, actually, this is not so bad. And thus, I got into MLP. And that's kind of where my name comes from, honestly. That is partially where my name comes from. I'm starting to get into MLP when I made this channel. I started to draw more. I think I became enthralled with the Nightmare Moon story, and I became obsessed with The Moon Rises. Like, I would play it a lot, constantly, to the point where I think it was unhealthy. I just started getting more and more into it, and I got better and better at drawing ponies. As you can see, if you do a progress of me, you can see I got a lot better from from 2016 to like 2018. Man, and so that is my answer. And that is all the questions. I think, yeah, that's all I have. So thank you for asking these questions, Dragolets on the internet. I appreciate it very much. And I appreciate you for being here to watch it. Thank you very much. And I will see you all very soon. Dragon Pony 1, out.